afternoon. Today is March 1st, 2024. I'm Fadja Johnson.
And I'm Ben Priest.
Welcome to Panther News Network, and here's what's going on today. Today marks the beginning of a month-long celebration honoring the remarkable achievements and contribution of women throughout history. As we embark on this month-long celebration, let's dive into a fascinating fun fact.
Did you know that the first Women's History Month was celebrated in the United States in 1987? It evolved from Women's History Week, which was first observed in 1982. What began as a week-long observance expanded to a month to provide more opportunities to reflect on the achievements and the struggles of women throughout history.
It's incredible to see how Women's History Month has grown over the years, highlighting the accomplishments of women in various fields, including science, politics, arts, and beyond.
As we continue our coverage throughout the month, we encourage everyone to take part in honoring the legacies of extraordinary women who have paved the way for progress and equality. Stay tuned for more updates and stories as we celebrate Women's History Month together. Thank you.
Gaza health authorities said Israeli forces on Thursday shot dead more than 100 Palestinians as they waited for an aid delivery. Israel blamed the deaths on crowds that surrounded aid trucks, saying victims had been trampled or run over. Eyewitnesses described scenes of horror and chaos, with bodies strewn across the ground and the wounded crying out for help. At least 112 people were killed, more than 280 wounded in the incident near Gaza City, Palestinian health officials said. The loss of civilian lives was the biggest in weeks. Hamas said the incident could jeopardize talks in Qatar aimed at securing a ceasefire and the release of Israeli hostages. Take a look at just how horrible this tragedy was. It was like hell on earth, witnesses say. We were trying to help those in need, and then suddenly everything turned into a nightmare. The Israeli military has stated that airstrikes were targeting Hamas militants who were allegedly launching rockets from the vicinity of the aid convoy. However, humanitarian organizations and world leaders have condemned the attack, calling for an immediate cessation of hostilities and an independent investigation into the incident. The latest escalation comes from amid heightened tensions in the region, with violence flaring up between Israeli forces and Palestinian militants in recent weeks. As the death toll continues to rise and the humanitarian crisis deepens, there are growing calls for a renewed international effort to broker a ceasefire and address the root causes of the conflict. Our thoughts are with the victims and their families during this tragic time.
President Biden and GOP contender Donald Trump clashed over immigration policies during separate visits to the U.S.-Mexico border on Thursday. Biden in Bronzeville urged collaborative support for a border security bill, challenging Trump to prioritize the issue over politics. Join me or I'll join you in telling Congress to pass this bill. I want the American people to know that we're trying to get done. We can't afford not to do this, Biden emphasized. Meanwhile, Trump in Eagle Pass likened the border situation to war and blamed Biden for the crisis. This is like a war, Trump asserted. Standing alongside Texas Governor Greg Abbott and National Guard soldiers, while Biden focused on the necessity of the increased funding for the border security, Trump escalated rhetoric, labeling arriving migrants as criminals and potential terrorists. They are poisoning the blood of America, Trump declared, drawing parallels to historical figures. The divergent approaches highlight the complexity of the immigration debate in the 2024 presidential campaign.
Here is an update on the wildfire that has been raging across the state of Texas. As firefighters struggle to control one of the largest blazes in state history, which has destroyed property, cattle, and prompted evacuations, the Smokehouse Creek Fire in Texas's Panhandle, a flat northern area known for its prairies and small towns, was listed as only 3% contained by the Texas A&M Forest Service. An 83-year-old grandmother was confirmed dead, but with flames still menacing a wide area, authorities have yet to conduct a thorough search for victims or tally the numerous homes and other structures damaged or destroyed. The fire has expanded to over 1,300 square miles and jumped into parts of neighboring Oklahoma. The largest fire recorded in state history was the 2006 East Amarillo Complex Fire, which burned about 1,400 square miles and resulted in 13 deaths. The smokehouse delayed aerial graphic surveillance of the damage in some areas. The weather forecast provided some hope for firefighters: cooler temperatures, less wind, and possibly rain. Sustained winds of up to 45 miles per hour with gusts up to 70 miles per hour caused the fires that were spreading east to turn south, threatening new areas, forecasters said. But winds calmed down after a cold front came through Thursday evening. Weather Service in Amarillo said the fastest moving wildfire burning through the Texas Panhandle grew into the second largest blaze in state history. Joe Biden, who was in Texas Thursday to visit the U.S.-Mexico border, said he directed federal officials to do everything possible to assist fire-affected communities, including sending firefighters and equipment. The Federal Emergency Management Agency has guaranteed that Texas and Oklahoma will be reimbursed for their emergency costs.
Texas prosecutor Gosha Ramirez disciplined for murder charges in a self-managed abortion case, facing a $1,250 fine and 12-month probated suspension in a state bar settlement. Ramirez can continue practicing the law if he adheres to these terms. The case led to an outrage when a 26-year-old woman faced murder charges for a self-induced abortion. Ramirez, acknowledging his error, said he accepted the punishment to maintain office operations. Texas, under a 2022 law, banned abortion once cardiac activity was detectable, prompting private citizen lawsuits against abortion providers. The U.S. Supreme Court subsequent decisions enabled Republican-controlled states, including Texas, to enforce strict abortion bans. We will be right back after this commercial break with an exclusive story from Jai Thomas.
Hey, it's Jai Thomas here with KPVU-TV on Panther News Network. Today I'm at the second annual BET Pop-Up Shop event hosted by the Michigan Club. Let's see what's going on. On Wednesday, February 28th, the Michigan Club of PVAMU hosted their second annual BET Pop-Up Shop event. BET in this instance stands for Black Entrepreneur Trade. They closed out Black History Month by giving students opportunity to showcase their business. Here's brand owner Miles Edwards with some advice on starting a new business.
One of many advices I can give is to never stop. I believe that sometime in your business, it's gonna be slow times, it's gonna be fast times. But during the slow times, just never stop. Stay encouraged, stay confident in what you do, and just get through it.
The Michigan Club also partnered with PVU Radio to listen to music while you shop. BET was held on campus in the Memorial Student Center on the second floor.
If you could have your brand in any retail store, what store would it be and why?
Honestly, I want my brand in the more exquisite type store. So I want to get like in Nordstrom, solid T-shirts. I want to get my brand. Yes, we got that kind of drip. So we definitely want to get it inside of stores that can, have the equal level of value around you. You feel me?
Gotcha.
The fun started at 3 p.m. and wrapped up at 7 p.m.
So what is y'all's favorite part about being Mrs. and Mr. Michigan?
I'm able to give back to my community and be able to plaster events throughout our universities that will be remarked from like previous generations when the Michigan Club was established here back in the day.
Just having the opportunity to be able to represent where I'm from and allow people down here in Prairie View, Houston, Texas as a whole, really to experience, what my city is like, without having to travel out of state to do that,
I also supported by buying merchandise from Bossman Empire by LaMichael Thompson.
Welcome back. Thank you, Jai, for that amazing insight on the BET pop-up shop.
Panthers, make sure you are supporting your fellow entrepreneurs on campus. Voting for the Home Depot's 15th annual Retool Your School program has officially opened. Voting opened on Monday, February 26th. This means our very own Prairie View A&M University has the opportunity to win $150,000 in campus improvement grants. The Retool Your School program was founded in 2009 as part of the Home Depot's efforts to help HBCU students and communities succeed and further beautify their campuses. PV is currently sitting at 6th place in Cluster 1 with over 29,000 votes. You can vote by going to retoolyourschool.com/vote. Voting is unlimited, so vote as many times as you want per day. Voting will end on March 24th, 2024. The Retool Your School program has also provided opportunities for qualifying HBCU students like scholarships, internships, and externships, and resume and interview workshops. For more information, you can visit retoolyourschool.com.
Ashley McFarland, the accomplished founder of Bird's Eye Entertainment and Vice President of Development for WeTV, took her wealth of experience to Prairie View A&M University. As the executive producer of popular shows like Real Housewives of Atlanta and Waka and Tammy, What the Flocka, and Bold and Bougie, McFarland has left her mark on major television show networks like Discovery, MTV, VH1, and more. On February 29th, McFarland kicked off a 2-day Be Producers Bootcamp here at Prairie View A&M University. The program provides valuable insights, lessons, and guidance for students aspiring to navigate in the media and entertainment industry. Today marks the second day of bootcamp, focusing on producing projects and the essential details every producer should know. The Prairie View Communication Department students have had the unique opportunity to learn from McFarland's extensive expertise. We extend our gratitude to Ashley McFarland for sharing her insights and contributing to the educational experience of the Prairie View A&M University campus. And here's an exclusive story from Bailey Boyce.
On February 12th, BU hosted Be Mine with BU, an evening for lovers and friends. If you weren't there, here's what you missed. The evening was a fun-filled night centered around the very popular paint and sip concept. Attendees got to paint canvases for themselves or their significant others while sipping sparkling cider and enjoying the pure vibes of fun, friends, and our favorite R&B jams.
My favorite part of the event was most definitely the karaoke part because it was very entertaining and very fun to sing.
I would say that was one of my favorite parts too, but an honorable mention was the poetry. Like a lot of the poets that came out, they really did their stuff.
And shiver went down my spine. I believed in how the sound of your voice brings a different kind of calm to my heart.
BU also partnered with Triple P Spoken Word Org to bring a sophisticated nuance to the night through Valentine's-themed poetry. And after lots of laughs and a couple rounds of Just Dance and the Michael Jackson experience, the night came to a close.
We are your BU-TV board.
Tonight's event was a 10 out of 10. Thank you all for coming.
This has been Bailey Boyce with Panther News Network. Back to you in the studio.
Welcome back. Elon Musk is suing OpenAI and Sam Altman for allegedly abandoning OpenAI's original mission to develop artificial intelligence to benefit humanity. When he created the company alongside CEO Sam Altman and President Greg Brockman, they laid out a mission statement for the company which stated that the AI technology created by OpenAI will be designated as a tool for the benefit of all mankind, not as a source for profit. Elon Musk's relationship with OpenAI has been primarily supportive, although there has been instances where he has expressed concerns about the potential risks associated with artificial intelligence development. Additionally, Musk says the code they created was supposed to be open and available to the public so that everyone could understand the underlying workings and have a hand in the development of the technology. Musk claims in the suit that both of these founding tenets were violated by the latest version of ChatGPT, which was released last year, known as ChatGPT-4, and largely regarded as the smartest iteration of AI yet. The game-changing platform quickly became a cultural touchstone, with Musk claiming Microsoft even paid a substantial sum for an exclusive licensing agreement with OpenAI to gain access to parts of the technology. However, Musk says there was very little transparency about the inner workings of GPT-4, which violates the terms of the original deal for the company.
The reigning queen of rap, Nicki Minaj, is set to kick off her highly anticipated Pink Friday 2 World Tour today, March 1st, at the Oakland Arena. The tour, in support of her fifth studio album, Pink Friday 2, released last year, marks Minaj's fourth solo and fifth overall concert tour. With a sold-out show of 20,000 fans, the tour promises to be a monumental event in Minaj's career. The Pink Friday 2 World Tour has a total of 56 dates, with Live Nation reporting that it's already 90% sold out. As additional dates are added throughout the year, it's set to become Minaj's most successful tour and also the largest tour ever for a female rapper. Monica will join Minaj as a supporting act for the tour, adding to the star-studded lineup. The tour is scheduled to conclude on July 14th, 2024 in Belgium, promising an unforgettable experience for fans worldwide. Good luck to Nicki and the Barbs. That concludes our show this evening. Be sure to follow us at KPVU Twitter on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. This was Panther News Network. I'm Ben Priest.
And I'm Fonda Johnson.
Thank you for tuning in.